going to show you guys how in TradingView, if you have an indicator you like, you can set an alert with a webhook that will tie into this website called TradersPost that will automatically fire and execute the signal based on the parameters that you set within the alert and also in how you set up the strategy within TradersPost. So the one I'm going to show you today is just simply how you would never miss an entry. I'm not going to go through setting up how you exit the position or anything like that. It's just going to show you if you have an account, let's say with Tradeovate or whatever you use. There's all different kinds of prop firms in there. However you manage your trades, this is going to set it to where if you follow in the morning GC, NQ, and ES, if you set this up with a strategy and a webhook, if one of those fires a long or a short, you won't miss out if you aren't looking at that chart specifically at the time that it fires. I'm going to add the QuantCrawler liquidity indicator to my chart, and I'm going to show you how to set this up for ES. You would replicate the strategy through each ticker that you want to, but I'm just going to go through the one for now and show you guys how to do it. Now, I will say this with TradersPost, there is a monthly subscription to them. It's obviously not something that I control, as it's not my business, but they start with a free account so you can test things, and then it scales from $49 a month all the way up to $200+ a month, depending on how many connections you have. You guys can use the code QuantCrawler and you'll get 20% off when you sign up. So if you are going to go this route, you can use that code and get a discount, and you do have to pay a little bit once you go out of the free account and implement and integrate your own accounts for these signals to fire on your behalf. And lastly, you can use this with some prop firms. Some prop firms are okay with webhooks and automations of this size, but you need to look at your website and your guidelines of whatever prop firm you're on, because some of them will allow for evaluation accounts to use this, but not funded accounts like the one I trade off of. Or you can't use it in evaluation accounts, but you can use it in funded. All you need to do, find the guidelines for whatever prop firm you're using, plug it into AI and say, does this have any webhook or automation restrictions on my account at any stage? Let it read it and it will tell you. So you will need to investigate that and do your own research to know if you are going to be violating any guidelines and potentially risking your account. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to come over to traderspost.io. I'll show you real quick the pricing. Free. You can test everything, make sure that it works. And then down here, I have a code you can use, or you can just use this one. It's whatever you want. I have this one right here, basic. It's $99 a month. You can use the starter, or you can just test it on the free. So let's go ahead and log in. I'll show you how it works, but I'll register a new account just so you guys can see it. Okay, so once you get in here, you can see all the brokers that you can connect. You can do Tradeovate, Project X, TradeStation, Coinbase, Webull, so on. Top Step right here for prop firms, Apex, Tradeify. They have everything in here. So you can integrate and set this up how you need to. But here's essentially what you want to do. I am going to set up my QuantCrawler liquidity. This one's on our website. It's the opening range break indicator. And I'm going to be on ES 8 to 8:15, 15-minute duration. And I'm just going to click OK. So let me zoom out so we can see where that was on the chart today. You can see right here, this is kind of how it started. The day was a little bit crazy. So anyways, man, we would have caught a good one if it would have pinged. Anyways, is what you want to do is this right here. In TradersPost, let's just say you are on your dashboard. Let's make it easy right here. You can watch these videos. They're all helpful. You want to come into strategies, okay? You click strategies, and then right here, new strategy. Let's call this ES Orb. We'll just leave it at that. Your style, systematic. Depending on what you're trading, we're trading futures, so we're going to put futures. You pick what you want right here, and then you can do any ticker or only selected. We're going to do only selected and click ES. Leave all of these checked. I don't like extra emails, so I'm going to leave that at no notifications, and we're just going to leave this right here and click save. So this saved what we just did, and you just click this subscribe button right here. It will then take you to the next stage. We're going to set up our TradersPost paper account that they give you when you sign up. It's just a free paper account. You click it, and then you click create. Now, I don't change the name unless I'm doing something specific, so I'm just going to leave it like this for the video, and you change this to auto submit futures and do only selected ES. And then if you have other accounts connected, you would pick whatever one you want this tied to. We only have one, so I'm going to leave this here. Notifications, none. Allowed sides. If you only want to trade bearish or bullish, you would change it to that, obviously, but I'm going to do both. That way it will do a long or a short. Trading window time zone. I'm going to set this to America, New York. That way I'm only trading this. This is only firing during the New York session. Then on my position size right here, I'm just going to do fixed. And my fixed quantity, I'm just going to put 1. I want to trade 1 ES contract if this fires. I don't want to trade more. I don't want to trade less. You couldn't trade less, but you know what I mean. If you put this at 5, it's going to auto default to 5. Just put it at 1 or whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to do MES, you could put it at 3. Whatever you're comfortable on, that's what that part is right there. Down here on your entry, you want to put it at market unless you specifically want a limit order, but I don't think it's going to fill if you do that. So you put it at market and I don't change anything else. And then on the exit, I put it at market as well. And then I don't do anything with the retry and I click save. Now, once you have all of that done, you've set up your strategy and you've now subscribed an account to the strategy. So is what you need to do is this. Click this enabled button or disabled button and it will make it enabled, which means when you connect the alert through this webhook right here, it's redacted for privacy stuff. So we'll just leave this here. You want to copy this or leave it up because you're going to need it. So whatever, copy it now, leave it up. You need to come back to this. So is what you do is you then come over here into TradingView and you can do click in your chart and hit Alt and A and it will pull this up. You are going to then go condition. It's not price. You want QuantCrawler liquidity right here. And you have all of these long entry, short entry. So we'll do long entry, time interval, same as chart. And you want to do once per bar close. Message, we'll just put ES long. Leave this. And then on your notifications right here on this webhook, that's what you need this for. Copy it, put it right here, paste it, create. Okay. Then over here in your alerts, you can see I have other alerts set. But I have ES Long, Session Edge Pro. This is what we just built. It's using the QuantCrawler liquidity indicator. When this alert fires along, it's going to trigger this alert right here. And with this webhook, it's going to fire the trade in here, whatever I set, however I set it. So when I have one contract set, when this alert pings, this is going to fire this account, the TraderPost paper account that I have, and I'm in the trade. So you then at that point don't even have to be here as long as your alert is on. You do it the other way too. You want to go back to your chart, Alt A, and then instead of price, you need to go QuantCrawler liquidity. And instead of a long entry, you want a short entry, or you can just do any. This is just the example. So I'll just do short. It would be redundant because I could do any, but we'll just have the long and the short, leave it there. This will be ES short. The benefit of having them set like this, where you have the long, the short versus the any, is if the market just feels bearish and you only want to play shorts today, you can just go in and deactivate your long activation signal and or alert, and it will just do the shorts at that point because you will have that deactivated, but you won't lose when you do reactivate it. And you just use the same webhook. So you come in here, notifications, copy it, paste it, click create. And this again is now going to, the minute this indicator will fire a long or a short, it will automatically execute the trade here to whatever account you have linked. The other thing you can do in here is when you come to your actual condition, you can do the liquidity grabs, high, low, or any, where you can start using this indicator to bounce off the highs and lows. You can see up here, we had an Asia high. We could have set when this pings that it touches the Asia high, it's going to go off the rejection. So you can start to set all of your alerts based on your indicator for all of the technicals that you want to not miss and actually have some action on. So like I said in the beginning of the video though, you need to check your prop firm to see what they allow for automations like this and webhooks in the evaluation stage, and then see what they allow when you get to the funded stage, because the last thing you want to do is be permanently banned from a prop firm that you like because you don't follow the rules. So get the guidelines, plug them into AI, have it tell you, like I know specifically with the one that I trade with, I can use these in evaluation stage, but I cannot use them in the funded stage. Once I get to the funded stage, then it has to go back to my strategy. I have to be looking at the charts, but to get through the evaluation stages, free game, do whatever you want. You can automate all you feel like, but that right there is how you would set this. Now, the one thing I did not show you is how you actually would exit. There are ways to input the exit call, but ideally is what will happen is just for setting the long and the short, you will set it, it will fire, and then you will come back to the chart, have the notification, but you won't miss the entry point. I'll do another video on how you can do the entry, the stop, the scaling limits if you want to adjust, but this is how you can at least take an indicator that you like, insert a webhook, get the alert to fire, and not miss an opportunity. Gives you 3 to 5 minutes to get back to your computer or log in on your phone if you're on the go and not miss out on a good entry point.